podcast. Hi, Sully Erna of Godsmack. I'm Lyndsey Marie from 93X. Nice to speak with you all the way from Fort Myers, Florida. You're a snowbird or a full-time resident now?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, you are? Okay. I didn't know. I thought maybe you moved in with Shannon.
No, actually, I shouldn't say Boston. I'm very close to Boston. I'm only 30 minutes outside the city, but I'm in right over the New Hampshire line. But that was because I bought a property down there and we set up the studio for now. But I'm not a Floridian, you know, I'm always going to be a New England guy. So I'll be staying here where my kid and my family, my friends are. And just maybe snowbird it from the January to April months as we work on the record. But I don't think I'll ever be a full-time Floridian.
Dude, I used to be. I called Fort Myers, Florida home. That was my spot. I went to college there, got 2 tan there. And a lot of stucco homes, a lot of alligators. I don't like how the gators can just, you know, take out your kid or your dog, you know. And even Paradise gets boring once in a while. Besides, you're better on the road anyways.
Well, I noticed too, every place has their shitty months, right? So for us, it's January through like April. It's really bitter cold and freezing. And down there, the June through August or September, you guys are just sweltering in heat. So it seems like the perfect hybrid. I can be here in my home where I feel the best. And then when it's the worst here, it's the best months in Florida. So
you're living life as a snowbird. That's all you got. You need all you need is the tennis balls at the bottom of your walker, and then your transformation is complete. But you're not there yet.
I'm not ready.
You're not there yet. You've got some time. Although it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've gotten new music. It's let's take it back to When Legends Rise, which is the last time I spoke with you. Back in 2018. It took 3 years to make. It's been 3 years since that album dropped already. Good.
Yeah, so I'll backtrack a little bit too to your question about, you know, it taking some time to get some new material and all that. It all kind of correlates to the same theme, which is, you know, when the thing hit, you know, I called it for a while, the thing. I don't even want to call it COVID because it's so annoying, but when the thing started in 2020, I just kind of knew right away it was going to be a shit show. I knew it was going to be a mess. And I was just like, yeah, we're done right now with our album cycle. We had just finished a massive world tour on the Legends Rise album. So we were kind of wrapping it up anyways. And it was the perfect opportunity to do some, you know, relocating of the studio, take some time off, spend it with the family, the friends, all that. And just give ourselves a little bit of a mental break. I felt like it was almost like the universe kind of tapped us on the shoulder after touring for 23 years straight to go like, hey, time out, go home, enjoy like these things that you've earned that you never see in your life, like your house or your bed. And that's what we did, you know, so it's been a nice break. But people always ask us about this gap of how come it takes Godsmack 4 years to put out new music? Well, for us, it's a blink of an eye. And the reason is because we take about 6 months to a year to write and record a record because we go for quality most of the time, not quantity. And then it's, you know, touring on it, which lasts another 18 months to 2 years. And then obviously we're coming off a big world tour like that. Before we do another record, we're taking 6 months off or something like that. And then it's another 6 months to a year to write another. So 4 years goes by very quickly is my point. And, but all this
kind of ordeal.
Obviously with COVID, you know, it even bumped it up a little bit more. So in a nutshell, the plan is going to be, we have some shows we're going to honor this April and May coming up from back when COVID hit and we had to cancel some, just a handful. And then we are planning to hopefully release something late 22 with the intentions of getting out there by early 23 in the States. We may start a little sooner in Europe first, but the States, I think 23 for a big new look world tour kind of thing, new album.
Because the narrative has been 2022. I've been reading your interviews over the past year. You tell everybody patience. 2022 is probably our year. Then, you know, 2021 happened and it kind of, I don't know, you know, it happened. So here we are behind schedule. I think everybody else is too. I'm just getting back to work now. I'm like, you want me to commute in traffic again? This is what we're doing. So I'm a little bit rusty. Does that mean, you know, if you're where's the, I guess what I'm trying to say is, how deep are you into the new record, first of all? And then when will rehearsal come back? Probably towards the end of 2022? Zero, you're not. Wow.
I told you, when
That's
we,
okay.
well, here's what happened. So when this thing happened and we were like, okay, well, this gives us some time because I want to set up this place and get the band ready, in a new studio and whatever. Then we finished the studio and we went right to work. Like we were in there for 2-3 months or whatever. And we started grinding and pumping out music. And then we're going like, wait a minute here. Why are we in such a hurry? We're not going to tour yet for a while. And Tony's like, yeah, I want to kind of do some projects around my house, and Shannon the same. And Robbie was going through something, rebuilding his personal life. And I'm like, there's no reason. We just toured for more than 2 decades straight. And now we're like rushing to get right out there during a pandemic when we're not going to be able to get out there. So we just went, shut it off. See you next year. Let's go enjoy our summer. Let's enjoy our families and our friends and our houses. And we took this year off. So now we've committed to getting in there January 2nd. And we're going to work through the end of April to try to button up a record. And that's why we're looking at probably like a late summer, early fall release for a new single, and then record following that. Did that come through?
Okay. That's awesome. I mean, it's better than nothing. Mean, we'll take it, right? Because it's not on demand. Music shouldn't be on demand, and radio people love to claw at the next single. But you've gotten gold status on When Legends Rise. We've ridden off that for the past 3 years with some great hits like Unforgettable and Bulletproof and When Legends Rise, just to name a few. We could stretch those for another couple of years while you go to Home Depot,
It won't
play
even
Mr.
be another, it won't even be another couple years. I mean, you'll see some new music in 22, but I don't think you'll see the band physically, with the exception of a few of these dates that we have to make up until probably 23. But listen, the one thing you can count on is that the market will be flooded next year. Every Disturbed and Shinedown and Foo Fighter and everybody is going to be out there grinding away, doing shows. And, I think once the dust settles a little bit, that's when we'll probably pop out and just do something very big. And, as people know, when we come and we deliver a show, it will be big and it'll be important. And you're frozen.
We have oh no, this is the most important part. This is what I'm supposed to talk about.
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
I want to screenshot. I want to screenshot your face so you can see what you look. Oh, there you go. You're back.
Son of a bitch. Oh, okay. I just had to spin around in my chair. This is the most important part. Oh God. You have a show. I don't know if you know this, but you're headlining the Twin City Takeover in May 7th, 2022 at Target Center.
Yes.
Because we announced the show fall of 2019. So I feel like we've been talking about this show. This show is the most hype. You shouldn't have any problem selling tickets. We've been talking about it for 2.5 years now. Tickets start at $48 a pop. And if we can, and if it happens, which we're knock on wood, actually, this is plastic. Knock on plastic. We will see Godsmack in 2022 in preparation for the new album. We're really geeked to have you in Minneapolis in 93X. Can you still see me?
I can see you. I can hear you. You look fantastic, and there's no more glitchiness.
In the flesh. Oh, okay. Well, now see, I just had to do the spin thing. It's very technical. Well, I am so geeked to have you. Godsmack returning to the road in 2022. New music on the way in 2023. And a lot of cool projects in between. I hope you enjoy some time in Boston. It's about to get real miserable. And then you can skip down to Florida.
Yeah, exactly. Chase 80 degrees all year long.
Yeah. Well, it's that's the best time to be in Florida. Otherwise it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain for like 6 months straight, and then you're depressed because it's raining all day.
That's right.
Been there, done that.
That's right.
Drank my way through Florida. And I came out the other side as a Midwest girl. So we're happy to have you at the Twin City Takeover. Sully Erna of Godsmack, thank you for talking to 93X today.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it. Looking forward to it.
All right. See you soon.
Thanks.